The first thought that came to my mind when thinking about the piece in the early stages of the composition was the idea that Menuhin sort of puts forward in his autobiography of the unfinished journey, the idea of journey, and journey as a journey of transformation, that tension that exists between searching and the external change and the internal change that might cause, and the other way around. So that was the first element that came to my mind. The other key idea that also came into play quite early on was the idea that, being a significant year, 2016 being the centenary of Menuhin's birth, it seemed appropriate to take some of the pieces that had been crucial in Menuhin's life and in Menuhin's development as an own journey, and basically take that material, transform it and deploy it in the piece as sort of threads or memories that are not completely apparent, but almost like shadows of that heritage, of those memories, but in a way to take them into the present, to actualize them and present them to the young players, one could say at the start or some way along the journeys. Shpigl also explores the idea of journey in its external connotations, so it makes use of the space in a particular way. The whole of the Duke's Hall will become effectively the performing stage, if you wish, for the piece, but also explores a journey of transformation in the sound itself, not just through location, but through the use of the various mutes available to the violinists. But the key to the piece is how the performers are going to make use of the space. They have been given some fragments and snippets to choose from, and they can choose to play them in any order they want, or they can repeat them. They can also ignore some particular ones if they choose to. And this choice of the musical material and the number of iterations it can have, together with the way they choose to travel in terms of just physically, whether they just do, take 2, 3, 4 steps, move more quickly or slower, that will have a definite very big impact on the way the whole piece works, on its structural rhythm, whether the piece will accelerate towards the end or whether the piece will somehow sort of elongate as the tension increases. And that's a key element that the players have got a very, very strong command and decision power upon. Now the players will have to bring all those elements together to generate an integrated, almost theatrical performance. And the piece is very theatrical in its nature, and it's by bringing all these things in a unified way that the piece will come to life. It's very easy for a piece like this, and this is part of the challenge that I wanted to set to the finalists. It's very easy for a piece like this to become a series of little fragments without connection through the various motions and movements that they've got to undertake. And it's for them to really make those movements also be part of the drama of the piece. It's a theatre piece, really. And this is a challenge that I wanted to set them, that they would effectively have to bring out of themselves, without having any model or any performance history for the piece, that they had to bring out of themselves all of those aspects and fresh, completely take them into account and make them work.